NBA is back. We're back with another video for Wednesday, February 19th. Just one game today, but we got 4 picks in the video for you to consider, so stay tuned to hear all 4. After the All-Star break, we have a free trial, so you can get in here for free to get more picks from me, plus a bunch of other cappers. We were absolutely on fire in the NBA before the break. You could see this huge slip to win $500 using our picks. As we scroll up, a ton of green from private Discord members hitting huge slips like this one: 5 to win 125, 7 to win 140, and the day before that, same guy, 9 to win 234 using our picks. Look inside my channel. I'm just one capper, 9 and 2 with my picks. You can see this is the kind of stuff we're posting in here, and the day before that, 5 and 2. Another capper, Volo, posting his NBA picks and NHL in here. You could see hit cashing out people in the Discord like Trey, who used his NHL and NBA picks that day, got 7 to win 329. Some other guys just joining up in the private Discord like Slim, second day in here, hit on a 3-pick slip directly from another capper in here, Jordan. So you can check it out for free. Just click that top link. Free trial you can get in here, but you're going to want to stay in because NBA is back. We've been crushing NBA and NHL. You get that free trial to check it out. But we have 5+ cappers in here, picks every single day in the Discord. You guys saw some of those big wins before the All-Star break. People directly using our picks. A look inside Cappers channel, see what we're posting in there. Some huge wins, so definitely check it out for free with that link down below. Now let's get into the picks for this one. So the big question with this game, is LaMelo Ball going to return? So it's been 9 days since he injured his other ankle. And last time we saw LaMelo Ball, he missed that one game after exiting, just came back like 2 games before from a sprained left ankle, then hurt his right ankle. Doesn't seem like it's as bad, so I do expect him to play in this game. Even though he is questionable, I expect him to play. So that's going to dictate some of these picks for the video. So the first one I'm going to is Miles Bridges under on his points at 23.5. This is just not one that he hits that often with LaMelo Ball in the lineup. His usage and scoring goes way up when you got LaMelo Ball out of the game. With LaMelo in there, should be, right back to playing big minutes, taking tons of shots. So I like going to Bridges on the under. So looking at Miles Bridges on the season, over 23.5. It's one he only hit in 32% of games. So has not had a high hit rate on this one. His last 2, he had 19. That was without LaMelo. Game before that with LaMelo for like 12 minutes, he only had 8 points. So coming off 2 absolute stinkers. And then we could look on an outlier games that he's played with LaMelo this year. It drops down to a 27% hit rate, only 7 of 26 games. And there have been a few games in there as well, obviously, where LaMelo has played like 15 or less minutes and left the game with injuries, which is basically like Miles Bridges playing without LaMelo. So not a high hit rate on this one. Last year, same 32%. And games with LaMelo last year, only a 17% of the games he went over, 2 of 12 last year. So with LaMelo, really don't like him to go over this line. So at 23.5, I'm liking it. You can maybe even get this one at 24.5 on the under. It's been bouncing between those two, but for the video, we got it at 23.5. Still liking the under, but I think if it's confirmed that he's playing, we could see this Miles Bridges line drop 22.5, maybe even 21.5, 20.5, even as low as that. If it's confirmed LaMelo is going to be playing. And speaking of LaMelo, if he plays in this one, I like him on the over at 35.5 on the PRA. It's just a line he has been smashing this season, and you may think that they're going to ease him back in, could be on a minutes restriction. I don't think that's the case. I think this injury is not as bad as his last sprained ankle. Should be fully healthy, ready to go in this one, and I do think he's going to play, so I like him on the over of this at 35.5 on the PRA. So looking at LaMelo on this line, it's bounced between 36.5, 35.5, so we're actually getting in at a good one here. On the season, almost an 80% hit rate, 79% of games. And like I said, if we come look at the minutes, there have been those games where he's played like less than 10 minutes in these blowouts, so you can kind of rule those out. You could just slide this minute, see when he plays 12 or more minutes. It's an 84% hit rate on this one, and you may think he's on a minutes limit, so we can come down and look. So these were the games where he's basically out. So he injured that ankle on January 27th. His first game back, like 10, 11 days later, he got in for over 36 minutes. So a really high minutes total in his first game back coming off that ankle. Now, I think really they just held him out that last game after he got injured in this one to give him like the full All-Star break to recover. I think should be ready to go, playing big minutes again. So I'm really liking this line. Just one, he's absolutely smashed this year and shouldn't be on a minutes limit. All right, the next one we're going to go to is going to be Austin Reaves. I'm taking him on the under of his points at 20.5. This is just a really high line for Austin Reaves, and especially now, I think his usage with Luka is going to go down. Luka and LeBron are going to have the ball a lot. We've seen how the Lakers are using Luka and LeBron, even in a very small sample size where both games were blowouts and Luka didn't really play that much. We've seen they're kind of staggering LeBron and Luka minutes, so they're trying to have one of them on the court at all times. Those guys are going to be bringing the ball up the floor basically every time, which I think Austin Reaves kind of had that role before Luka was there and with LeBron off the court. So I think his usage and scoring is just going to go down. Maybe he'll get more looks at three, but the driving attempts and playmaking for Austin Reaves, I think, is going to go down, especially when we see the minutes uptick for Luka. He's played like low 20s of minutes in his first two games with the Lakers because they're blowouts. So I like Reaves on the under. So looking at Reaves, this is one he's only gone over 30% of games this year. You may say, well, with the first game with Luka, he had 22 points. It was a blowout where Luka played like 23 minutes, 24 minutes. Austin Reaves still got to 32 in that one. And then the next game, another blowout. He still got to 36, but only was able to score 15. I think that his usage is going to go down. Even if it stays the same or slightly goes up after this trade, still, this is just a 30% hit rate on the season. A very low probability that this one hits, even if he has a slightly increased usage compared to his average for the season. So I just think too high of a line for Reaves here, especially getting LeBron and Luka. LeBron didn't play All-Star game to get even more rest. With those guys like fully rested up, I think they could be in for big games. So I like taking Reaves on the under. So you guys can see or may know on Prizepicks that this is a 5X, making a 3-pick slip here. We do have one more pick for you guys in the video, but I did want to mention Parlay Play. It's also linked down below. You guys got to be on here if you're on Prizepicks. I like both sites, but I've actually been playing on Parlay Play more because they have higher payouts. And if you join now, you can get $5 for free. You don't even have to put a credit card in. No deposit required. But after that, you're going to want to deposit because you get a 100% deposit match. And you can see over on Parlay Play, we have the same exact 3 picks that we just went over on Prizepicks plugged in here. We're getting a 6.39x multiplier compared to a 5x over on Prizepicks. A massive difference. And there's no promos going on here on Parlay Play. This is just what they do every day. So you're going to get higher payouts on Parlay Play by a massive amount. A 5 versus a 6.39 is a huge difference. So I've been playing even more on Parlay Play. Definitely check them out for higher payouts, bunch of free money. So check them out over there. Let's get into the next one. We got Luka over on his points at 24.5 flat. So you guys know if Luka is healthy, playing his normal amount of minutes, he should absolutely be smashing 24 points every single game. And I think he's finally going to get back to this. Even if this game is not super close, which I think it'll be closer than the spread, which the spread's at 12. If LaMelo does play, which I think he's going to play, then I think it could be a close game where Luka finally plays over 30 minutes for the Lakers. So I'm liking this one. He's had so much time to rest now with, coming back from that injury. I'm sure he was taking his time. And then his first 2 games with the Lakers just didn't play that many minutes. So I think he took the All-Star break to get in shape for the rest of the season. I think that's what we're going to see here. So on the season, over 23.5. He's done that 71% of the games this year. Last year, I'm sure it was even higher, 88% of the games last year. But, this one, his last 3, if we come look at the minutes, that was the game he got injured. And then first game of the Lakers, 23 and 23 in 2 kind of blowout games. So I think we could finally see him play over 30. When he plays over 30, you can see 29 plus minutes. This season, he's hit this in 17 of 20 games. So I just think Luka is going to finally have a breakout game here for the Lakers. They're the only game for Wednesday, and he's had time to rest. Coming back strong, wasn't an all-star this year, so I think he's going to come show the world here that he's back, and we like him on this pretty low line. And we were crushing the NBA in the Dynamo Discord before the All-Star break. You can see some huge wins. You can get in for free with the trial right now. Just click that top link. You can see here, $500 slip hit, some more green as we scroll up. Private Discord members using our picks, hitting. I post more picks in here, plus a bunch of other cappers in their channels daily. You can see 5 to win 125. So more green. We got 7 to win 140. Same guy the day before. 9 to win 234 using our picks. This is the stuff I'm posting in my channel. 9 and 2 with my picks. You can see this is what I've posted. And the day before that went 5 and 2 with my NBA. Another capper we have in here, Volo, posting his NBA picks plus his NHL. You can see hit this big one in the NBA. Directly cashing people out like Trey. Credit to Volo. He said 7 to win 329 using his NBA and NHL picks from that day. And another new private Discord member, second day in here, used 3 picks from Jordan, another capper, and hit on all 3. So click that top link, join up in the Discord. You got that free trial, but you're going to want to stay in here because it's less than $1 per day, and you get daily picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers in here. Where else can you get that all in one Discord? So sign up. We'll see you in there. And also make sure to check out Parlay Play. I've been playing on there even more than Prizepicks because their payouts are higher, and there's a ton of free money for new users, like $5 free when you join now, and you get a 100% deposit match after that. But the payouts are way higher. 3 pick slip on Prizepicks is a 5x. Over here, we have the same 3 picks we talked about in the video. We're getting a 6.39x on Parlay Play. So I've been playing even more over there. Definitely check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the Discord and subscribe to the channel.